Hey, what's up, J4K? Tonight I want to circle back around and do kind of a follow-up, a part 2 to my video, the last video regarding the opening adjacent to the freezer. And I want to thank everybody who commented and pointed me to the 360 video on Gray Hughes' channel. I'm also going to redirect everybody there so that you guys can take a look. I'll drop the link in my description. Even if you've seen it once, I think you should, after this, you should look at it again, okay? So I had a really hard time last night and all today really with this 360 video. At first, I was, way far left with it. I was like, this is not the same room. This is BS. This is part of the cover-up, conspiracy, etc. At this point, I mean, it's been like 24 hours. At this point, I'm not there anymore. I'm definitely leaning towards this is the room that is where the opening was on the floor plan. But I'm going to show you why I'm not that confident. Okay, I'm going to show you why I can't just say, 100% that's a fact, that's the same room. Okay? So I made a few notes, and today we're going to take it there. I seen a video that was so funny. I have so many things open. It's this little video right here with the little snoopers. And it says, like, Kenneka Jenkins YouTubers be like, and I just had to laugh. And, like, right, before I started recording, I thought of that video that I had seen this weekend. And I just, that's what we're doing. That's exactly what we're doing. Especially with this video. I mean, we're going to be all up in the paint, okay? So, I'm not going to keep you long. I made my notes. And if you've seen the first video that I did yesterday, what was the title? It says escape route or hiding place, the opening adjacent to where Kenneka was found, okay? So you'll see that on the channel. That will make this video a lot more clear, okay? But if you're already with me, then let's just go. Okay, so what I'm going to show you now, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 reasons why I am not that confident about this 360 video. Okay, so first, this is the video, okay, and then I opened another browser up here with photos already in it so that we can move along quickly. Oh shit, here comes somebody. Okay, so you're welcome. Let me check. Yes, here you go. All right. You too. Good night. Okay. Y'all already know what time it is. The girl is at work. Okay. So, hopefully we don't get interrupted again. But anyway, so this picture right here is the video, and I'm going to compare this picture to this one. Okay, so let me zoom in for us. All right, zoom in a little bit more. Okay. So you see this bar, you see it has a hook, and then this comes out a little bit, right? All right, now in the 360, there's a hook, but nothing comes out at the bottom. You see that? Is that the same two hooks? You see this piece coming out, and then there's no piece here. Let me zoom in on this a little bit more. Alright, can you see that a little bit better now? On the left side is the photos from the evidence technician photos. And on the right side is the 360. So is that the same little metal piece on top of the door? If this part has a piece sticking out and this part doesn't, and this part looks thicker, look how big this little hook is. This part looks wider than this part up here. Alright, so we're not going to stay there. We're not going to harp on it, but it's these little things that made me be like, oh, hell no. And then, of course, you see the R95. I don't see no R95. But I think I know why I don't see the R95. It's just this frame, and maybe it goes back a little bit or whatever. I'm not even going to go there, okay? I've spent hours on that. I'm not even going to go there with you. But I will go there about this little metal piece. We can take it there, okay? I don't think that's the same little metal piece right there. And I'm telling you what I see from my own two eyes, all right? Okay, now the second thing is, let's see, we're going to go to the next photo. We're going to go to the actual room in question, which is this room here. Wait, let's make sure we do this right. Let's back out. Okay. Alright, so now we're going to go to this room in question. I'm going to pause it. Okay, so you see, this is, we're standing, supposedly, we're standing in the room with the opening, all right? And you see this brown frame around the door, okay? Now, this brown frame is in most photographs, but I want to show you this picture here. Again, this is from the evidence technician photos. So you see the brown frame, the light switch. This is also a good reference point. It's the brown frame, the light switch. Okay, you're looking at the freezer adjacent to. All right. So you see the brown frame on the left. Where's the brown frame on the right? This is how it's supposed to look. This is a 360. And then we got this picture with a brown frame on the left, no brown frame on the right. Okay, and the 360, you see it has the little door hinges over here where there was a door at. On this one, they don't have no door hinges. Okay. This one looks like, I don't know. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is right here. What this is. But this is another reason why I don't trust Rosemont at all. You know what I'm saying? I'm showing you why. There's a door frame on the left, no door frame on the right. There's a door frame on the right and left on the 360. Okay. Now, the door is open. Okay. There's something right here. There's some kind of metal piece right here on the back of the door. All right. And that one. Now, you get to the 360. There's no metal piece on the back of this door. There's no circle metal piece. So what is that? I don't know. Okay, they're using a box to prop the door open. Okay, so just little weird stuff that I'm like, what is that? You know, I can't. All right, so I showed you two things. I showed you the little metal piece on top of the door. No, directly on top of the freezer that doesn't match in the photos and in the 360. I just showed you the door frame that doesn't match in the photos on the left side versus the 360. Okay, I showed you a little metal piece on the back of the door that doesn't match the back of this door. This is the photos, this is the 360. All right, now you're only going to get a clear picture of the back of the door on the 360 because remember, they kept the door open in all of the photographs. So you can't really get a clear picture, and this is probably the best we can get from the back of the door on the pictures, okay? And I'm going to show you something else about that door in a minute. All right, I'm going to move on. Something else I want to show you. Okay, we're actually going to stay right here. Let me just zoom in. Let me zoom in a little bit. I actually like this 360 video. It's pretty cool. I didn't realize you could do all of this. Okay, so we're gonna just not zoom in too much, but we're gonna zoom in right there, okay? Look at this little bar by the sink, okay? Look at this little bar. It's by the door, I guess. Okay, and then we're gonna go to this other picture. And now look at the bar. It's way under the sink. It's a little bar way under the sink, nowhere near the door frame. Okay, and then we have this 360 where this bar right here is sticking out. Okay, you see that? Here's the bar in the picture, just a little bar. Hold on, let me move this out the way so you could get the reference. Just a little bar way far away from the frame. And then over here, this bar is damn near sticking. You see that? Okay, I told you we would be snooping. Okay, so don't get all aggy with me at this point, okay? This is what I told you I was going to be talking about in this video. All right, so to me, I don't know. Maybe it's the 360, the way it's an angle, it can be explained, yada, 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 yada. I don't know. But this looks very small and so far up underneath the sink that there's no way it would be sticking out where you could see it if you were standing inside of this little opening, okay? And clearly this person is standing inside of this opening, and not only can they see it, but it seems pretty close to this room. Let me get in focus. Okay, so I want to show you that. All right, so now let's focus on here in the 360 room. All right. Boom. As you can see, this is a hole in the wall. Big old hole. Okay, it's nowhere near sealed. You see that opening? This right here is nowhere near sealed. I got these two little skinny nails coming out, I guess trying to hold it together. I'm going to show you about how big this cutout is. Okay, so now you can see how big this cutoff is. Like somebody could fit through there. Like that's definitely the size, you know, of a window in a small bathroom, and that people crawl in and out of all day, every day. Burglars, you know, somebody could definitely fit through there, through this hole. Okay, and that's definitely a hole. And the other thing that I want to show you, and again, I'm not saying that this is not the room, okay? I told you I'm over it. I've looked at this. I do think it is the room, but I just have a little doubt. That's it. That's all I'm saying, okay? Now, one of the reasons why is because when when you get inside this room, which to me is one of the most important spaces to really survey, you'll notice that all of this is basically whited out. Like, none of the reference points that I was looking at from my last video can be clearly seen. So I had the office, the post, and the 2 prep tables. Okay. Now, what your brain is going to do is, because our brain naturally solves problems. So your brain is going to look at this and say, oh, this is the outline of the sink. So this is the sink. This is the outline of the post. So this must be the post. This is the outside of the prep table. So this must be the prep table. This must be the second prep table. But honestly, you cannot see that. Okay? What you're actually seeing is a bunch of white, and a blurred outline. Do you understand? So there, you know, it's very hard to really say for sure. Now, this front of the door, again, because this is the only time I see the front of the door, there's no pictures with the door that says former pool. So it's kind of hard for me to know if this is the right door or not. You know, yeah, on top of the door it says R95, and on most of the 360s it says R95, but when I'm in the room that I need to be in, I can't see the R95 up here. How do I know this is the same freezer? Do you understand? So they could put 20 photographs in front of you and, you know, 18 of them be from the same room, and then they could switch to. You know, I know that sounds like, oh, you're paranoid, you're crazy, but it's not me, it's them. This is the type of stuff that they do. You know, why right here is everything blurred out? Really? How? This is a professional 360 camera, right? It caught all the other color. Look at this. Look, it didn't have no problem catching color, right? It didn't white out everything else. But when we get to my part, everything is just blurry and white. Look at all this clearness. Look how clear this is. You see that? But then you jump over here to the part I want to look at, and no, you can't see. All right. So this is probably going to be the last video I do about this little opening right here. I do think something is up with this space. I don't think like, oh, it's over because I found this 360. Like, I definitely think something is up with this space, and it's just a feeling. It's nothing, you know. I don't really have